Morning, everybody. Getting ready to make some coffee. I'm going to clean the threads on this hose for the stove so it threads on a little bit easier. We had an amazing night last night. Just absolutely amazing. The sunset was one of the best that I've ever seen. The boys were just completely taken by it. We were having foot races on the beach, and you couldn't have asked for a better night. It was really special. And then we ended up sitting out here for 2 hours just talking. Getting those two to sit still for 2 hours to do anything is practically impossible, even watch a movie. So just sitting talking for 2 hours, it was really a unique night. And so it's early. I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I gotta get on some calls and do some work. But wow, last night was worth the price of admission, for sure. All right, let's go. So you think she'll come on board if Kevin says that it worked? Yeah, I figured it was related to expansion, but I was.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll get the conversation started and then set a follow-up for us. And then the other thing, anything else that you guys want to address, or can we move on to another topic?
Spaghetti with the farm-raised sausage was such a hit last night. It's been asked for a repeat for breakfast. We gotta work some vegetables into these kids' lives. Isn't that right, Scout? I personally made a sausage taco, I guess you'd call it, for me. That's gonna be breakfast. Also very healthy. we just finished up a little bit of swimming. We're gonna go for our run. Probably get 2-3 miles in here, and catch up with you guys in a little bit. Excuse me. I'm gonna make some tandoori chicken sandwiches on a bun for lunch here. So I'm just gonna do chicken breast and olive oil with a little bit of garlic salt, and then we have this tandoori global fusion from Spice Hunter that is outstanding. So it's sort of like a chicken tikka masala chicken sandwich, just mild, and it's pretty good. And then the buns I'm gonna do over here in this skillet. You toast them in olive oil, and nice simple lunch, but it's really, really good. That's the chicken tikka masala sandwich. Really good. How's the chicken tikka masala sandwich? Good. Good? Nice. Alright, we couldn't find out any information about the fire ban on the Ashley National Forest website. So to double check, we called the local Wyoming Rock Springs Fire Department. Super nice guy there on watch. He said, absolutely gonna have a fire down here in the shale, just be careful with it. And he was a super guy. He was like telling us all these places in Wyoming we should check out on our trip, and give us tips and tricks. So we're gonna set a little fire pit here in the shale, build up some rocks to put the Dutch oven on. We're gonna gather some firewood, and we're gonna attempt to make a pizza tonight in the Dutch oven. Alright, so our tentative plan, we have two holes. We have this hole and this hole. This hole right here is where our main fire is going to be. And that's where we'll get our wood going and get our coals, hopefully. And on this hole over here, you notice we've got kind of 3 tripods of rocks set up around it. This is where the Dutch oven's going to go. We got the Lodge Cook-It-All, which we'll show you a little bit later. And it's got a cast iron base plate, and that's going to sit on top of the tripods with a little hole underneath it. As we get our fire going here, pizza goes on top of the cast iron base plate. It's got a dome cast iron that goes over the top of it. We'll set that on top. Then we'll use the shovel, transfer a little bit of coals underneath in the hole underneath, so we get a little bit of heat up underneath, and then a lot of coals up on top of the Cook-It-All, so that most of our heat's going down. And so that's the tentative plan. Stay tuned and we'll see how it works out. I got the boys off looking for firewood. They don't know that I've already got a bundle of it that I brought with me. But it's a good chore for them. All right, Johnny. Plan is we get our fire going there. We put the pizza on the base plate. We put the dome on top. This is the Lodge Cook It All. And then as we get the fire going, we'll pull coals out of there, put a little bit of coals underneath. All right, with any luck, we're gonna show you guys and girls how to make a pizza here in the wilderness. How easy it is, haha, we'll see. So we have our crust on top of our cast iron base plate. We've got our olive oil, we've got our pizza sauce, we got our cheese, and we got our pepperoni. Is that right, Scout? All right, so let's get started here. Let's get our olive oil on there. This is Johnny's favorite part. He likes the olive oil. All right. Some more sauce. Good job. Ready for some cheese? Man, that already looks good. Now, if we can just get the fire to cooperate, I think we're going to be in business. Isn't that right, Scott? Alright. Take our pizza on the base plate and get it set on our tripod here. Nice. And this, we'll flip up upside down on top of it. Now all we got to do is build our fire. Coals underneath, coals on top.
So we're gonna let this burn down a little bit so we have coals. We're gonna take the shovel and put the hot coals underneath, the hot coals on top.
That doesn't.
School chicken.
Are we gonna use this wood at all?
Logging. That you.
Let's give it a little look and see how we're doing here. See these guys? Hook in.
Oh, that makes sense. That looks so good.
It's cooking. All right, let's check this pizza. I think we're pretty close to done. Getting there. Maybe a little bit more heat.
Where's Daddy?
Look at there, Johnny. What do you think about that?
Looks really good.
It turned out really well, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
It's still hot. Move it around and cut it, but yeah, I think we did it. All right, the pizza turned out really good. It's a big hit. We're gonna finish it up here and then go down and sit by the fire and call it an evening. Thanks everybody for coming along with us on our wilderness cooking show, Pizza in the Backcountry.